Here I am again on the H3. I have an H2 with this H3. Check out a 4-wheel drive issue. Here's one of the things you want to check out. Is in here on this fuse box by the battery. These fuses right in here. Make sure they're good. Also, you want to check your grounds. There's a ground right here. Also, that's on the driver's side by the battery. There's another ground right here. This is the one I believe that goes to the computer. There's one ground down lower on the engine, but I checked it. And if you go down here by the power steering, way down underneath there, you have to get up underneath, there's a ground there to clean. But I would definitely check those grounds. Here we are. We had a 4-wheel drive issue. The 4-wheel drive was not locking in, and it had the light on the dash. It said service stab 4-wheel drive. Here's one of the things that you need to look at first. And this is this motor right here. And there's a plug-in. You want to check it. You can ohms it from there to the top. And I will show you here soon. Here we are again on this 4-wheel drive issue. One of the other things you need to check too is where the computer is on this side. You'll see, open the dash here. And this one, I have the little tabs. There's little tabs right here. But you can see it's right in here. It's this thing here. It pops out real easy. There's 2 plug-ins, but the water drains down from the sunroof here and sometimes gets this wet. And I'm going to show you what to check on this. Okay, here, I hope we can see this good. I want to show you that was a computer here that we looked at in there, and if you have to order one, make sure your number is the same when and the only place you can get these, you can't get them at dealer more, they discontinued them, is on eBay, and you'll just have to search and find a used one, and hopefully it works and get it programmed at the dealer when you get it. Also, there's 4 screws which I pulled out, so this will come apart, and these tabs here, you want to make sure to clean these with sandpaper really good, because when the sunroof leaks, sometimes that hose will leak and water gets on these connectors. This is your main power source coming in that goes to the motor. These go to the switches and control to tell it what to do. Also, these are plug-ins that I ordered, some used plug-ins to check. And sometimes the little tabs in here, you want to check them. They're not making good contact on these when they come through. So you want to check that out. And this one here is the main battery power coming in and your ground. You can check your motor before you replace it by taking, it's actually this one and this one, I think that's the power. And you can put power and negative depending on the position of the motor, and that will make it move. And then swap it negative power and it'll make it move the other way. And you can check, see if your motor's working. These are some of the things that I would look at. And very rarely does your switch go out on the dash. So I would definitely check this. This fixed my issue. I did change the motor because it had been in there a while. And I wouldn't get a cheapie on Amazon. I'd get one at least maybe at O'Reilly's or somewhere like that. You don't have to buy one from the dealer. And like I said, check your fuses. And then after you do all this, put it back and make sure you clear the code and you should be good.